Welcome back to my channel. Here is the second video, as promised, of spooky dolls to get into the mood for Halloween. I'm going to be talking about Pocket Full of Posies art dolls by Queenie Black and Maudlynne Macabre from Tonner Doll Company. Now, the first doll here is called Lileonia, and she and the rest of her fellow dolls were part of the very short-lived Pocket Full of Posies doll series. As I mentioned before, they were created by an artist known as Queenie Black. They were produced under the art toy company October Toys, released from 2006 to 2007. They were mainly online, but through limited quantities through Hot Topic. This cutie here, Lileonia, was released around September 1st, and 2006 were made of her. I'm sorry, excuse me. They were released in 2006. There were 1,000 dolls of her. And in the back, or the bottom of the box, if you could see it, it either says a 7 on mine or a 248 out of 1,000, and it's hand numbered. And here you see further details of the creators. And I love these dolls. They are so cute, very Victorian era, which Queenie Black makes a lot of her artwork based in that aesthetic. So here on the side are other dolls. I have this one, and the other side has the coming soon announcement of Pansy the Pirate, which I'll show you in a moment. They have no articulation except on the arms, which is a wire in the arms. Okay. Her hair is a little on the choppy side. She did have a slight curl in the packaging. She's really cute. Up close of her face. Now, Queenie Black goes into detail on YouTube about the whole production behind the scenes of these dolls. I highly recommend watching that video. So I'm not going to go too much into those trials and tribulations that she experienced. Definitely watch that video to hear for yourself. But like I said, they don't have much to them. They're stuffed. They do have shoes, really cute little shoes. And like I said, you can't really do much for them, but they are great Halloween decorations for around your table, on your shelves. Okay. Now, this particular doll was very hard for me to find. I actually had to pay more for her than the other two characters, which I'll explain. But I'm really glad I have her in my collection. So that's Lileonia. Okay. Next doll in the series of Pocket Full of Posies is Pansy the Pirate. Okay. I purchased her on Amazon for $10. And that was a steal. And again, same material as Lileonia, same articulation. Okay. But unlike Lileonia, she does come with a little bit of accessory. She comes with this pirate's chest, which is permanently affixed to her. She comes with this adorable key, which is also affixed to her by stitch on the clothing. The patch doesn't move. I actually love the way the hair came out in this one. Look at these curls. So cute. Now, this one was supposed to be in Hot Topic, and it fell through according to the artist. Again, check out her video. So she, for some reason, was available on Amazon for a period of time, and that's how I was able to get her for really cheap. However, she came to me overseas, which is really weird. But now she's not available on Amazon. You can get her and the other dolls on secondhand on eBay by you're going to pay much more than what I paid for her and the last doll. So like I said, pretty much the same style of clothing, same body. She comes with these cute little boots. Okay. And she was released in October 2006. And she initially cost $15. I didn't pay that. I paid $10. Free shipping. And like I said, she also was limited to, according to the box, actually, she doesn't seem to have a specific number. I know there's a lot more of her around than Lilionia, for example. And like I said, she was supposed to be distributed through Hot Topic, but it didn't happen. Okay, just a little bit more of the details of her up close for you. She's so cute. Okay. And that is Pansy the Pirate. Okay. And last but certainly not least is Delilah. She was released in February of 2012, so several years later. This time through the artist's direct Etsy page. She retailed for $25. I was able to get her for that price about 3 years ago. And the interesting thing about how I learned of Delilah is, again, when it comes to Living Dead dolls, I always get recommendations for, different doll lines. And she actually came up on a Facebook ad. It was the weirdest thing, but I saw her, fell in love with her, and I bought her right away. Okay, she, again, same material, same articulation. Her hair, to me, is the best of the three. Look at that cute pink hair. Okay, and I'll show you a close-up of her details. And she has similar shoes to Lilionia. She also comes with an accessory. It's this cute little cupcake. Now, unlike Pansy the Pirate, the cupcake, there's no way for her to hold this cupcake. It's very odd that they didn't at least, make it that it's attached to her, because there's really no way for her to hold it with her limited hand structure. But I always figure something out. And like I said, she was released in 2012. She also was limited to 1,000. So here's my number of her. 498 out of 1,000. Okay. Now, one thing I want to show you is the artwork on the boxes. So I'm going to go back to the first box. As I showed earlier, it introduces all these characters that sadly were never released as dolls. She has this wonderful little story that's written as a poem, if you want to pause and read it. I just love the artwork. That's why I still have the boxes. And like I said, she's actively on Facebook, on social media. She has her own Etsy page, which I highly recommend. She really loves, like I said, the Victorian Gothic aesthetic. And here you have with Pansy, if you want to read that. Just adorable. And again, announcing the next doll for Delilah. Really cool. And you could tell how old this is. There's a MySpace page. That definitely dates these dolls. Okay. And here's Delilah's packaging. Unfortunately, she didn't do much with Delilah. I think this was probably because it was going to be her last hurrah. But it also doesn't announce. She loves cupcakes. It doesn't announce the next doll. So it is kind of sad. Here's a picture of the other two dolls in the series. But like I said, it really sets the mood. And I just love these dolls. Now the next one was a doll that was part of a very famous doll company that was around the 2000s called Toner. I never knew how to say the name. They've done wonderful dolls over the years, very high end, known for their fashion, their articulation. So she was actually a playline type of doll, playline. Her name is Maudlynne Macabre. I don't have her box on hand. I'm not sure if I did throw it away, but here's a picture of her and her packaging. And she has a cute backstory. She has a best friend that's a ghost. And here's a picture of that doll. Now, this doll was never released. The ghost's name was Victoria. It's cute, the design, but it has the same exact face as Maudlynne. And if they were to release that doll, I was hoping she had a different face. She's just Maudlynne with blonde hair. She also has a pet crow, which does not come with the doll. The crow's name was Edgar. Now, she was available on Tonner Toys Direct, their website. She's 15 inches, sculpted by the actual creator, Robert Tonner. And she originally sold for $59.99. What I love about her is her face. And again, I had her recommended to me. I saw a YouTube review of her years ago and never thought of it. And then recently, she was recommended to me again. And what I love about her face is that she also has these sad eyebrows. Now, I've seen some pictures that I guess collectors or original prototypes of her. Her bangs are a little shorter than this. And you can actually see the eyebrows. So it really does change her face. And she comes with this adorable dress. Beautiful hair. Beautiful hair. Okay, and she has these fingerless gloves. Okay, I still have the little tag of Tonner Toys. Her articulation is amazing. She can actually stand quite well on her own. See, she stands very well on her own. She has a lot of articulation in her arms, her head, side to side. She has joints in the knees. Okay. She's about 15 inches tall, and the company made playline dolls called Little Miss Match a year or two before her. So if you do have this doll or you're interested in changing up her outfits, the Little Miss Match dolls, and this is an example of what they look like, their clothes match with her. And I just really just love the aesthetic. And like I said, I included her because she has that Victorian aesthetic like these girls here. And I just thought she doesn't get talked about a lot. And she's just sensational. She does have a little bit of staining, unfortunately. With that price tag, unfortunately, that doesn't fix that problem of staining. But it's hardly noticeable if you like pose her and have her arms up. So that's it for my dolls for the Halloween season. It was very brief. It wasn't much to say, but I wanted to share other dolls outside of Living Dead dolls that really do capture the witching hour. So they are available on the secondary market. Once again, do your research and check out Queenie Black's Etsy page, which she's still active on. She doesn't make dolls anymore like these. She does have one on her site that is absolutely gorgeous. So stay tuned for my third Halloween video. And I hope you're having a good time getting ready for the spooky season. Hope the weather's good wherever you are. And as always, happy hunting.